Manchester United, you need a proper right winger. You need Jarrod Bowen fi come in fi help the team score often. 25% to Radcliffe. User brain cells by Jarrod Bowen because Pelestri is a kid, a man injury prone. Jadon Sancho him a move like him a clown. Last one on the list, who that right now? Anthony Wallace feel like him a blows and skirting yo. Manchester United needs a savior. So make we see. Wagwan.
Mirror 7.
Manchester United is a team that struggles for years as it relates to playing consistent football. Manchester United is yet to recruit a top right winger who can nail down that position and contribute to the overall and inspiring performances that fans of Manchester United have been dying for, have been crying for. And guess what? They need a specialist on that right wing position who can nail down that end of the pitch so that the club can reach on that level of high intense football. Welcome to Premier 7. I am your host, Ryan Nelson, with a top shell video as it relates to a player who is currently at West Ham but needs to move on to a better club or a club that needs an upliftment to reach on that level of success to that of the past. And it is all about Jarrod Bowen, the perfect right winger for Manchester United. Manchester United have several right wingers, and no one has made that impact. I am yet to see that player who can come on board, remain consistent, and deliver for the team. The team has been struggling for a top class player who can make the fans impressed, the coach impressed, or even the owners impressed. Jim Radcliffe, you are the new owner in regards to that 25% of the club from a footballing perspective. You need to go out there, speak with Eric Ten Hag, get in this top class player in Jarrod Bowen because to me, he is that player who Manchester United needs. Today I'm going to speak about the player by way of his profile and of course let you know based on my opinion and observation how he will fit in to the Manchester United's team and have that instant impact. So with no further ado, let me just jump right into details and speak about Jarrod Bowen player profile by way of this discussion. The thing is, I have been hearing and seeing persons talking about Manchester United going to get a whipping, going to get a lashing from Nottingham Forest. But guess what? I am just going to save that part down for a little bit coming to the closure of the video to let you know what that person said because he's a very popular YouTuber and I support him as well on his platform. But we have to save some of the spice for last. So let's speak about Jarrod Bowen in regards to his player profile. So this man is currently the number 20 for West Ham United, a player who has been performing on a consistent basis. He has won a trophy, the Conference League, last season against Fiorentina. He was that impactful player throughout the season for West Ham. And this season, he has been better. 18 appearances, 11 goals, 2 assists. 95% starting 11, 95% minute, 39 goal participation. This man is valued at 50 million euros, and because he's an English player, you can expect West Ham to at least ask for, say, 75 million pounds. But that is for the transfer window to come up. But I'm just giving Manchester United an option, a good option, a person's Premier League proving that they should go in for and start right away in the starting 11. All right, so the thing is, I mentioned starting 11 95%. Manchester United needs a starter on that wing. I am seeing them speaking about players like Williams, who plays for a team in La Liga. Is that guy the rightful player who can come in and have an instant impact? Possibly, yes. He has played for Spain, he has played well, he has played well in the La Liga competition, but is that guy Premier League proven? Remember Pepe, who used to play for Arsenal? He was a top-notch player for Lille, but when he comes in to play in the Premier League, he wasn't the person who we expected. So Manchester United, take my foolish advice, consider Jarrod Bowen. Remember, starting percentage 95%. The minutes covered is 95% as well. Goal participation 39%. Look at that. If you want a player who can come into the club instantaneously and have an impact from the bench, if you want to bring him from the bench to, let him become fresh in the team or to gel in the team, he can have that impact. Rasmus Højlund struggles for goals. Rashford is not on the best form. Garnacho is doing his thing. Sancho isn't in the squad. Ahmad is injured. Just know that Manchester United is a team of confusion at this moment, yet to find that team of players who can deliver. And we don't want for it to be a one-man show, but we need for the team to deliver from that era, from the front three. Bruno Fernandes is that main player who can contribute in terms of goals, in terms of assists. McTominay isn't bad, but you need a clinical right winger to nail down the position, and Jarrod Bowen is that man. I want to give you some more details. Even though I'm seeing that he has one yellow card, that proves that he's a player that can come into the squad with his discipline and apply it to the team's performance. Furthermore, his main position is on the right wing, but he can play as a second striker and even as a centre forward. Look at Manchester City's team. Whenever you're speaking about players like an Ake, a John Stones, Ake, for instance, can play centre back and as a left back. John Stones can play as a centre back naturally, but can play as a defensive midfield player. Trent as well for Liverpool, regular known as a right back, but can play in the midfield. Manchester United needs a player like Jarrod Bowen. Even though his main position will be on the right wing, he can play as a striker. Just in case Rasmus receive a small injury, you can put that man in his position. If you want to rotate the squad, putting him as a number 10, putting Bruno to the right wing for just some balance, for which I don't want Bruno to be on the right wing, then you can do that. I am showing you the flexibility of this man that he can bring deliberately into the Manchester United's team. So, this season he has played very well so far. 18 appearances, 11 goals, 2 assists. You tell me one player right now in the Manchester United's team who has been performing on that level, who is delivering consistently, and who is scoring goals for the club. I am not seeing that. And when you have a player like Jarrod Bowen who can come in and make that instant impact, then you have to think about him being that person who you need to bring across in the January transfer window. And if not, try to get him in the summer because he deserves a better move. He deserves a club that needs some more quality. And he's that man that can come into the club and make that instant impact, right? So in that case, I believe Jarrod Bowen is that man that Manchester United should go for. However, even though I'm speaking about his statistical representation and where he can play, I love to prove the facts. I love to show persons what the player's quality is really about. Does Jarrod Bowen have any form of strengths or weaknesses? What is his playing style? His strong in terms of scoring from the head. You tell me one player right now who scores with the head properly, like Jarrod Bowen. Remember that goal against Liverpool where he just dive and just got the ball on his head, caressing it past Allison. If you don't remember that goal, you can check on YouTube. He likes to cross and he gets fouls often. When a player likes to cross the ball, that shows that he's not selfish. That shows he's not the type of player who wants to score at all times. So therefore, he will lay off the ball at the right time from the right spot to players who are hungry for goal and who will score. I'm going to go into detail shortly, speaking about this man as to how he will fit into the Manchester United's team. But before that, I'm going to play a tape or a clip of somebody who is saying that Manchester United will be in problem against Nottingham Forest. But before I do so, just to wrap up this part, it says here that Jarrod Bowen gets fouled often because he's very nimble-footed, quick-footed, fast, strong, good on the ball. When you fall a player like that in a crucial position, then Manchester United can have a lot more set piece chances and hopefully they can convert. In the final third, that is where Jarrod Bowen is perfectly fine to play for your team. So if he receive a foul at the edge of the box, players like Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Christian Eriksen, or even himself can take a free kick. In the box, he is good as well. You receive penalties. He's a left-footed player. Manchester United is more dominant in terms of having right-foot players. So adding him to that collection of left-footed players, naturally like an Anthony, who could be on the bench or should be on the bench, you have two proper left-foot players. If Anthony finds that form though, you will have them proper to use from the right-hand side, and you can rotate them as well, giving the squad more depth, giving the squad more balance. So in that case, so far I am giving you the details of Jarrod Bowen based on his profile. What do you think? Do you think this player is the right type of player that Manchester United should go for? Jim Ratcliffe acquires 25% of the club from a footballing perspective. Manchester United, I need for Eric Ten Hag to look in the Premier League and see how well he can get players who can come from a club in the Premier League who is a top class player and can have an instant impact. And I believe Jarrod Bowen is that player. The thing is, if you're new as well to the channel, you can go ahead and subscribe, watch the video, like it, comment, and share to those as well who you know it will reach and have an impact on them. And if you're a regular subscriber, you don't know what to do, watch, like, comment, and share. All right, so in that case, right away, I just want to let you know that the topic again is based on Jarrod Bowen, the perfect right winger for Manchester United. I am confident, I am sure that this guy will come in and deliver. Now, I want to just play a clip from somebody who said something about Manchester United and how they will lose Nottingham Forest tomorrow. It is not impossible because Manchester United is like a clown show, a team that is inconsistent. So this player is the right man that Manchester United should recruit. But before I even tell you how he will fit in the Manchester United's team with that instant impact, let's hear the clip.
Well, Gunas fans them there. Jesse Guna, come from underneath the bed. What happened? What to Arsenal? Jesus Christ, man. The man them just so scared. Well, United fans them there. Beat Aston Villa, them feel like them there on top of the world. Watching Nottingham Forest and Gibbs White, I go deal with them over the weekend.
All right, so that was a clip from the man himself, Ryan LFC, the owner of Elite Sports TV, one of those top class YouTubers who is a Jamaican, who loves the Reggae Boys, who loves Liverpool, who loves football on a whole. A lot of persons follow his page, and the thing is, because I like his page as well, I just let you know what he said. The thing is true in his words because Liverpool is that team who is performing quite well. But Liverpool should watch out for Manchester City, who doesn't sleep. So Nottingham Forest will be playing against Manchester United as one of those teams who can cause problems. Gibbs White is that player that Jamaica is looking forward to recruit to help in that squad to boost them in the semifinals of the CONCACAF Nations League and possibly help them as well in that Copa America. Thereafter, helping Jamaica to get that energy up or that quality to play in those qualifiers for the World Cup. So Manchester United needs to let this man relax himself and prove to him that even though he's a Liverpool fan and they're doing well, Manchester United can do well as well. All right. So with that being said, now and big up to MG Sports, big up to Ryan again for being the owner of the Elite Sports TV. Big up to other YouTubers from Jamaica who is doing a very fantastic job. For example, as well, iMaxit. Big channels. You can check them out as well. So in that case now, I just want to go to the final segment of this amazing video and speak about Jarrod Bowen and how will Jarrod Bowen fit in and his instant impact basically on the Manchester United team. This is a 4-2-3-1 formation because Manchester United should not play a 4-3-3 formation. And this is when all players are fit, when all players are placed in a team or in a system being best in terms of their forms. So in goal, Onana, the backline, Dalot, Varane, Martinez, and Luke Shaw. Midfield 2, Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo. Left wing Rashford, number 10 Bruno Fernandes, Jarrod Bowen as the right winger, Rasmus Højlund as that man who should lead the line. The formation is what I think is best because Manchester United plays better with two players in the midfield. Casemiro on his day is a top player. Mainoo is very good with the ball at his feet, and sometimes himself and Casemiro can rotate the position depending on how Ten Hag wants where to go. So Jarrod Bowen is a player that plays well here on the right hand side. He hangs the touchline properly, collects the ball, and dribble in, shoot from this position, back of the net. The thing is, not all players who plays in the front line of Manchester United, let's say the front four with Bruno, Rashford, Rasmus, and let's say Anthony, not enough goals, not enough quality, not enough proper decision. And when you have a Jarrod Bowen who's a good player in terms of getting fouls as well, remember that player who can pass well, this is the man that Manchester United should go for. Because having a Bowen in your team, the quality will not be a problem. This is him. Dribbling, dribbling, dribbling. Cut in from the left hand side. Boom! He will shoot. This is him again. Dribbling, dribbling, dribbling. Right? Rasmus is good in the box. Right? He whipped a cross in. Perfect cross. If you remember that Finland game for which Rasmus Højlund scored an hat-trick, it was from this side that he scored because Rasmus Højlund is that type of player who will slide in from the back post and hit the ball in the back of the net. So poor services from these guys as usual this season, and a Jarrod Bowen will be just a perfect upgrade who can help Rasmus Højlund to score a lot more goals. It's not end game for Manchester United. They're at 7th place. West Ham is 6th on the Premier League table. And when you recruit a player like this who more so want to leave, Jarrod Bowen is the right man that Manchester United should recruit this January if they want to save their league chances. So the topic again is Jarrod Bowen, the perfect right winger for Manchester United. It is now my time to go, and it's for your time to have a say on this video. You do take care until I am here to speak on more videos. Once more, take care and goodbye for now.